Let's solve this problem on vector spaces. This problem has been discussed in the model question paper of the VTU Fresh 2025 scheme. Okay, it says verify whether V is equal to bracket 1 comma minus 2 comma 5 in R raised to 3 or R cube is a linear combination of vectors U1 is equal to 1 comma 1 comma 1, U2 is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 and U3 is equal to 2 comma minus 1 comma 1. See here R cube is a 3-dimensional space of real numbers. Okay, so fine. See, the linear combination is a very simple concept. Very simple concept. Okay, as the name says, linear combination means, see, the simple condition for any vector, or say here the vector V to a linear combination of U1, U2, U3 is nothing but V is equal to C1 U1 plus C2 U2 plus C3 U3. That's it. This is a condition for the vector V to be linear combination of U1, U2, U3. Here, this C1, C2, C3, C1, C2, C3 are scalars or numbers which we need to find and verify here. If it verifies, then it's a linear combination. That's it. Fine. So, let's equate it now. So, we have V is equal to 1 minus 2, 5. So, what is V? 1 minus 2 and 5 equals C1 into bracket. What is V1? 1, 1, 1 plus C2 into what is U2? U2 is 1, 2 and 3 plus C3 into what is U3? 2 minus 1, 1. See, this C1, C2, C3 can be, you can take it as ABC also, alphabetic gamma also, yeah, whatever it is. Okay. So, it differs. Now, I have taken simple V is equal to C1 U1 plus C2 U2 plus C3 U3 for convenience, because they are given in the problem also V and U1, U2, U3 are the given vectors given, for which we have to check the linear combination. Fine. Now, let us equate it. The equation is also very simple here. Just compare here. See, we have C1 into 1, C1 plus C2 into 1, C2, see, C3 into 2 plus 2C3 equals what here? See here, 1. Right. Next, C1 into 1 plus C2 into 2, that is 2C2 plus C3 into minus 1. So, minus, it is minus here. Okay, minus C3, 1 into C3 is equal to, okay, minus 2. Lastly, C1 into 1, then C2 into 3, that is 3C2, and finally C3 into 1 plus C3 equals, what's here? 5. I hope you understood how I compare. It's very simple. Okay. Now, for this, what I'll do, I will solve this using the reduced row echelon form or using Gauss elimination. Please find a link in the description below for videos for finding the rank common matrix and also the Gauss elimination method. It will be very useful for solving such type of problems. Okay. So, I'll write this as A argument B equals, we have this matrix C, 1, 1, 2, argument 1, then 1, 2, minus 1, argument minus 2, and 1, 3, 1, argument 5. Now, we have to reduce this to the row equivalent form. Okay, that means simple concept, making use of this one, make below this one, make this one and make this one 0. So, because this simple one and one, I will do directly. So, I write here R3 minus R1 and R2 minus R1. That's it. So, this will be now A argument B will be 1, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1 minus 1, 2 minus 1, 1, minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3, again minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3, 1 minus 1 0, 3 minus 1 2, 1 minus 2 is minus 1, and lastly 5 minus 1 is 4. Okay, correct? Now, I need to make this last 2 0 making use of this one. So, what should I do? Simple. I want to make this 2 0 making use of 1. If this is also 2, 2 1 to 0. So, what I do? Multiply the whole row by 2. So, 2 1 to 0, 2 1 to 2, 2 3 is minus 6 and minus 6. So, this will be R3 minus 2 R2. It means, it implies we have here A augment B equals the numerator is 1, 1, 2, 1, then 0, 1, as discussed in the previous videos for in linear algebra also. The row transform matrix says if any row is multiplied by the same number, the matrix, the row remains same. That's why I am using only 0, 2, minus 6 and minus 6 operation. So 0, 1, minus 3 and minus 3 as it is. Now see, 0, fine, 0 minus 0, 0, 2 minus 2, 0, that's what I need. Again this will be same, minus 1, be careful, minus 1, see the operation is R3 minus 2 R2, fine. So minus 1 minus of minus 6, here you make mistake, pay attention here, minus 1, see operation is minus 2 into R2, so minus 6, minus 1 minus of minus 6, plus 6, so minus 1 plus 6 is what? 5. Lastly, 4 minus of minus 6, 4 plus 6, that is 10, that's it. Okay, I have it here. So easily you can get the values here now. See, as discussed, these are the values for, this whole is for C1, C2 and this is C3. Fine. So let's find the values here. Lastly, see, 0 C1 plus 0 C2 plus 5 C3 is equal to 10. So we have 5 C3 equals 10. So C3 equals 5 2s are 10. Done. Similarly, second row, C2 minus 3 C3 is equal to minus 3. So C2 equals minus 3 plus 3 C3, right? That is equal to minus 3 plus 3 to the 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. So C2 equals 3. Lastly, C1 plus C2, C1 plus C2 plus 2C3 equals 1. Fine. So C1 will be equal to 1 minus C2 minus 2C3, that is 1 minus what C2? 3 and minus 2C3, 2C3, 2 into 2, 4, minus 4. So it's 2. So C1 is equal to nothing but how much? Minus 6. That's it. So we got all the values here. We found the values of C1, C2 and C3. So C1 is, underline it, minus 6, C2 is 3 and C3 is equal to 2. That's all. So we have found the values of all the scalars as I make this relation. V is equal to C1 U1 plus C2 U2 plus C3 U3. We found C1 as minus 6, C2 as 3 and C2 as 4. Now let's put it here. What is V? V is, that implies 1 minus 2 5 is equal to C1 minus 6 into U1 1 1 1, C2 3 into U2 is 1 2 3, 1 2 3 plus lastly C3 is 2 into 2 minus 1 1, 2 minus 1 1. Now let's verify it. Okay, see here, 1 is should be equal to minus 6 into 1 minus 6 plus 3 minus 3 minus 3 plus 2, am I right? Minus 6 plus 3 minus 3 minus 3 plus 2 is 4, 4 minus 3 is 1. See, 1 is correct. 1. Next, minus 6 into 1 minus 6, 3 into 2 6, 0, 2 into minus 1 minus 2. Done. Lastly, minus 6 plus 9, 4, correct. See here, minus 6 plus 3 is a 9. So 9 minus 6 is 3, sorry, 3 and 2 under 2, 3 plus 2 is 5. Perfect. It's verified. Therefore, done. Okay. Totally, you have verified that the equation C1, C2, C3 satisfied the what? 1 minus 2, 5 when you put in the equation. Therefore, you can write simply that. Therefore implies, therefore, V is a linear combination in U1, comma U2, comma U3. That's it. That's it. That's the answer you have to write. Therefore, also you can write that implies V is equal to C minus 6U1 plus 3U2 plus 2U3. That's it. Perfect answer. Okay. So, these problems are very easy. So, they may change the numbers and give in the question. So, please practice it repeatedly to get the correct answer. That's it.